Welcome back, cereal fans. I'm your host, Siri, and on today's episode of Morning Munchology, we are going to do the very timely Valentine's-inspired Fruit Loops Sweethearts, which is right behind me. And so, if you are not out on a date with your boo, with your love, with your squeeze, what better way to spend it than with Siri talking about cereal, my fourth or fifth love. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, so if we're looking at this, oh my goodness, what are they selling you? They are selling you Toucan Sam. He is amazingly forefront. He's looking down at the kids. He is telling you, you are going to love your Fruit Loops. It's one of the top 10 cereals. So if you loved it with rings, why not love it with heart shapes? So let's get into it and let's hope that everything about this one is the same as regular old Fruit Loops. Box art, perfect 10. Just can't even ask for a better job with they even incorporated the hearts into the O's instead of the O's. So we got Fruit Loops going on, and it tells you that we got this, and it informs you that it's the same classic flavor. So everything about that says great. The only problem I have, very thin box and very expensive. This was almost $5. You can only get a 6 for that one on your value. All right, opening bag smell for your cereal. Let's hope that we get a fruity sensation that is classic Fruit Loops. And you do. It has every bit of the Fruit Loops, and then it has the almost alcoholic smell that overpowers you with Fruit Loops as part of its taste. I'm sure that comes from the frosting, but it almost gives you a sense that you're dealing with Pledge, with a cleaning product. The opening bag smell, just like it would be probably for Fruit Loops, very, very low. It's not very appealing. It does tell you it's Fruit Loops, so there's that. You know, it's a very identifiable flavor and smell. I can only give you 5 for that one. Cereal color. Now, we are dealing with all these bright, brilliant colors, and I'm telling you, it's a very beautiful color palette. These shapes are spot on. You can tell they are supposed to be hearts, but every stinking one of them, and they've got all the main colors here, they all did a really good job. I don't think there's much of a distinction. They nailed it. They aren't doing anything that tells me differently. It is straight on what we're supposed to get from Fruit Loops. So I'm excited for it. Color is very, very brilliant, and it is very appealing to me. So got to give you a 10 for that one. Uniqueness of shapes. Never have I seen a heart shape. Now, I've seen them in the Lucky Charms, in the marshmallows, but never as part of my corn cereal. So again, solid 10 on that one. Let's hope the dry crunch lives up. Yeah, it's there. It holds up very, very nicely. It's almost like a cookie. It is very, very solid. The caking is minimal at best. This is a great snacking cereal, man. You could just power through this one. It's sugary. I don't get the sense of fruit. You just get kind of a sense that you're dealing with Fruit Loops. It's got its own unique flavor. Dry crunch is really, really good. That's a perfect 10. Unique taste. There is not a unique taste. That's a 1. They told you it was Fruit Loops. They didn't bother to try and spice it up in any shape or form. So does it match the cereal name? Yes, it does. It is a Fruit Loop cereal, so that is good. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and put ourselves cereal into our bowl, and let's go ahead and find out how Fruit Loops holds up differently from the loops as opposed to with the hearts. I suppose scientifically it's probably not going to do as well because it has less surface area to prevent it, and so it's got a bigger surface. It's got a bigger surface area, and I think that's what's going to be detrimental to it. I think it's going to absorb a lot more moisture quicker. All right. So while that's going on, let's take the opportunity to discuss your role in this sweetheart deal that you have been getting. You have been watching the videos, you've been enjoying the videos, but you maybe have not become a subscriber. Go ahead and take the turn right now. Slam on the subscription button. Please give a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have a question about where my upbringing is or what matches my upbringing to yours. Fruit Loops was not one of those that ever entered to my house unless they came in the multi-pack and we went on vacation. So yes, it's a treat, but it's not a part of my childhood that I grew up with. My normal heartbeat is going to be discussed after I consume these. I forgot about that part of it. All right, I can already tell. It's like ringing around my bowl. It's very, very rigid. I was wrong. Fruit Loops holds up amazingly well. Imagine your coffee table in your living room and you're just starting to chew on it. And this is exactly what it is. You just get that nice, fresh Pledge lemon fresh scent on there as you're eating it. That is perfectly what I've gotten with this one. The wet crunch is really, really good. The overall joy. If my 60 is my normal heartbeat, let's find out where we are with this heartbeat here. Anything above anything above 65 heartbeats is going to give it some bonus. This is one of the highest heart rates that I've ever had. I don't know if that's because of the effort that I put into chewing it, but a 103, man, that's impressive. 102 that gives me a perfect 10 for the heartbeat. Fruit Loops Sweetheart is everything that you would hope for. It's just a timely version for Valentine's, but if you like Fruit Loops, why not go ahead and indulge yourself in something very special? So the overall score is an 82. Very, very respectable. Thank you very much for watching. Say hi to me in the cereal aisle. God bless your cereal, and go enjoy some breakfast. Bye-bye.